Oh, hey, this is Moyukh from Sweden, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. So, you can read the topic. It is what I like about Sweden and what I don't like about Sweden. So, I am Moyukh. I'm an Indian living in Sweden, and I'm living here for 1.5 years nearly. Yeah, it has crossed 1.5 years to be precise. And there will be one bonus category, one that is love hate, which I love and which I hate, and I will tell why I love and why I hate. So without further ado, let's start the video. Okay, so let's start with what I love about this country. So what I love about this country, first of all, I will tell through stages. First is I love nature. This is my personal thing, and this country is blessed with nature. So that is what I love. Also, I love one more thing, which is that punctuality. So here, this is a very important thing. Nature is like personal, and so this is very important. Like here, if there is an event, you will be notified early. Not only you will be notified, if the event is cancelled, you will also be notified. So how it works for me, I can plan accordingly. Okay, so like I work as a volunteer at the church, and also I do my business activities. So what happens is in the volunteering group, I always get notified that this thing is cancelled, this will happen this day at this time. So this works very well. I can plan accordingly. I can schedule appointments and calls with my customers accordingly, and uh, apply for business networking events if on those days there is no events at the church. So these things work very well here. And this was one of the things I missed in India, because unfortunately in India people were not like this. So this is one of the things which I absolutely love about this country, and that applies to me and to the person who is working with the group also. Like if I am not going to the volunteering things, I have to also notify them. That also is applicable on me. So do remember that if you are coming to Sweden, you should notify a person if you are not going to a meeting beforehand. It should not be that they will wait for you. Okay, it may be that you have been tired or you have slept. That might be, but you have to notify them. But it should not be intentional. That is, I am telling. Okay, it should be one or two times. It may be that you missed out. This happens. I have seen this happen with me also. Like recently, I walked a lot and then I slept, and I had a course at the church and I forgot to notify the priest also, and I felt very bad. Okay, so it's a personal thing. So this is one thing. Now the second thing. First is nature. Then I told this thing, punctuality. Now the second thing is here. The thing is that they don't expect you to work a lot. Okay, so this is one more thing. In India, when I worked in the recruitment industry, the managers preferred people who spent a lot of time in the office. What they were doing, they were not seen. They just, you have to sit there and do anything. But here what I have seen, that the people who are responsible, they always like a person who works a lot. Just sorry, sorry, just sitting idle, not doing anything. Okay, or just gossiping, just staying there but gossiping, not doing. These are not liked here. I have seen the people who work efficiently and put their time into it, who are interested in learning new things. I have seen these people are preferred here. So you can understand it's a different type of mentality and a different type of thing. And now another thing which I really like about this country, and it is the a quality, a thing with the people here, is that this I will give you two examples. In India, a teacher in schools, a teacher will never clean the kitchen or these things. Okay, they will never do it. Those are done by the group staffs. They have some different mentality. They think that they are something else. Okay, they will tell a student to do everything right, but when you will tell them to explain, they will not explain. Okay, that type of teacher they are. Leave it. There are many samples in India, and I don't like this Indian education system. It's a total scam, according to me at least. People can disagree, is their opinion, leave it. But here I have seen many people who work in good positions like teachers. Okay, they clean the kitchen also. Okay, they have no that type of mentality that I am doing this thing. Okay, I have seen that. I have seen that. It is like no job they see as low or high here. And this is a mentality which exists in Indian people, I have seen. Like, I also clean my dishes here, but I never tell to my friends in India because they will take it in a different way. Okay, but see, it's up to the people's mentality, because what can I say? In India, they are taught like that. And that is the reason I never revealed many things in my school and college about me and my family. Because if I would have told lot of things what my dad was doing at that time, I would be treated in a very different way. Okay, everybody would grease my palms, and I never did that because my dad always taught me simple living, high thinking. Okay, so these things I really love about this country. Okay, really love these things. I like these things made me fall in love with this country. Okay, yeah, one more thing I want to add. Like here, if you do a lot of show off, that is also treated wrong. So understand. Okay, if you show up, I have this much income, I have this much house, this much, yeah, in an unknown place, if you tell lot of times, if it is not needed, you will be made standalone. Nobody will mix with you a lot, but in some other countries it is shown as cool, which is considered, but here it is uncool. Okay, so do keep it in mind. Okay, so now coming to the what I hate about this country. What I hate about this country is the labor laws. Why I hate it? Because see, this is the reason why it is difficult to find a job in this country. Okay, do remember that. See, I am giving you an example. If today I recruit a person, okay, and that person steals money from my office and runs away. Do you know, in countries like India, USA, it will be very easy. I can just kick him out of the job. But here what will happen? I have to prove to the law that he has stolen. I have to give proof. Now, if there is no proof, okay, I have to keep him in the job. I can't just remove him from the job. Like in other countries, if the manager or the owner doesn't want to press charge or can't press, they can kick him out of the job. But here it is not possible. Just a warning, don't do this. So that is a bit hypocrisy, and I don't like it. See, I think some political powers made it just to please the people, but that is the reason why employment has become a problem in this country. And I think the companies have no other choice, but they fear to recruit. Okay, I had applied for a job at a restaurant when I was applying for a job. And they were telling me that we will call you, but they were not calling me. When I was going to the restaurant, the manager was super nice with me. He was telling, you have a very good background, we'll call you, but they were not calling. But what was the reason was I knew this very well because they didn't knew me. If I would have had a reference, a past colleague working there, I would got it like in a cakewalk. But see, that is why there is the trust factor here. So this is a bit problem, and I don't like this thing, the labor law. Okay. Now coming to the second part, what I don't like in this country. What I don't like is here the customer service. This is a problem, I'm telling you. Because see, there are very few places where I like the customer service. First is some shops like Claus also, an academy book, and these customer services are excellent. I always go to these shops just for their customer service. And on the contrary, I had very bad experiences in lot of shops. Like once I went to a telephone thing there. There were two girls of Indian origin, women of Indian origin, and I was standing there for 40 minutes. I was standing, and these women were speaking in phone with their boyfriend, planning for a restaurant thing which they will do in the Saturday. So this is the typical Indian thing which they do, and they are doing here. Okay, and this doesn't apply on Indian people. This also with Swedish people. Okay, there are many people who don't know basic things here. I have seen that. I have seen that in one of the shops, they handed over my payment also. They didn't wanted to help me. Do you know why? Because this person told that I don't have time to help you. This is the things they do. Okay, so this the why is the problem that lies with the past thing which I told you, the previous aspect why I hate, because of the employee law, labor law. This thing happens because the employer takes a person whom he or she knows. Now, a lot of times these people are efficient and they know the job, or they learn to do the job and they are good at it. But most of the times these people are dumb, they don't want to know or they don't want to develop, they are just there to take the payment. Or they are dreaming about some work permit or resident permit holding. So that is why you will find awful customer service in lot of places, but awesome customer service in some other. Okay, so this is my opinion. This is my thing which I hate about this country. It is mainly about the labor and all this thing, labor law, this customer service and all. Now the third thing which I hate about this country. This I have met lot of wonderful people in this country, but at the same time I met some fake people. Okay, there are many people who pretend to be liking you, but they don't like you and they want to get you out of the country. Now this thing happened with me recently. Like I was a member of a business organization here, and when I was having problem with getting a bank account, see, I deserved a bank account, but the banks were not giving me deliberately. I don't know why. Okay. Now what happened? I asked these banks that should a business person not have a bank account? Because I was looking into one or two banks around Solentu now. Okay? I was not going into the other municipalities to check. Because I was checking whether a business person can get a bank account, because I was not having a resident card. That was the reason there they were giving. But as a F tax registered, you can get a bank account if you don't have a residence permit card also. That I know now, because I already have a bank account here. It is no problem, and I don't have a valid card now because I am living on the basis of the application, ongoing application. So now what happened was I asked this organization, because these were business organization and I was a member also, and I told one organization, I told that, look, is it not possible, because I am this bank card telling that you will not get a bank account because you don't have a card. No response came. Okay, no response came. And I understood, like, these people are fake, because on the website they wrote that we fight for business people and all, and I understood these are all empty things. And so I told, okay, I will also look into it. Now what happened, I understood what was their game. When I started making earnings, these people one day called me, and I never checked the phone at that time who were calling, and I picked up, and then they said, like, we want to engage with you, we want to partner with you. And I understood that was that organization, and I played the game. I told, yeah, I am interested, let's book a meeting. They told, yeah, we'll call you next week, and I blocked the number. Because see, when I needed them, they were not there. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Okay. And then I blocked every number and they were running after me. They ran after me 2 or 3 times because they knew that I am having money now. So they are running after me. But when I needed them, okay. See, a relationship, a collaboration works in two ways, okay. If they only think that when I will have my money, when I am successful, they will run after me, yeah. And before that, when I was not having a bank account, they never felt the need to respond to me. So I don't think this kind of people are needed in my business or life in any aspect. Okay, these are fraud people. And you will meet many people like this in Sweden also, but in other countries also. But this is a problem here, and you have to deal in this way, okay. You have to prioritize your self-respect. That is the first thing here, and I do that. This is my opinion. So this is what I hate about this country now. Love hate. Bonus category. It begins here. Now here I will give one or two aspects only. It will be maybe one. What I love hate is here Sweden teaches you patience and everything works very slow. Now this is what love. Sweden teaches you patience. How it works for me. Now first of all I am telling, I am living here without a personal number, without a bank ID, okay. Now in Sweden, without a personal number and a bank ID, you can't access to everything, and it is literally impossible. But I am living. Now why I am living? Because I don't have a valid residence card. I applied for a personal number last year, but the officer did not approve it. She told that I need a residence card of 1 or more year. I showed my intention there that I declared in the SCAP and all, and at that time I was totally pissed off at the system. But then I took the consultations of lawyers, and they told, look, you need a card or else they won't give it. So there is no point of challenging. So I see that here you have to talk with professionals, okay. Don't just go to anyone and ask. Talk with professionals who are in that field. They can guide you properly. So I spoke with a lawyer. It was a paid consultation, and I know I can get this money. So I am getting also right now. Okay, so at that time he told that the rule is that you should have a card. It is written that you should, it is intention, but it is up to the officer, okay. And most of the times officer don't approve. So currently I see at that time one Indian guy who advised me. There are two friends of his who got this thing by telling a lie that they will extend a job seeker visa, residence permit for highly qualified professionals, persons, which is not possible. Job seeker visa can't be extended, but they told a lie. And I told, look, it is not possible. He told, look, they are dumb people. You can tell and you can get it. I told, no, dude, I can't tell a lie with them. I can't tell a lie. It goes against my values. He told, you are the dumbest person who will suffer. And I was thinking, you are cheating a system and you are telling me I am the dumbest person. I will prove to you in 1.5 years that I am the smartest. Now what is happening here? Not only I am earning lot of money, I am spending it. And I know, because I don't have a personal number and I don't have a bank ID, I can get this whole money back which I have spent, okay. And these dudes who have bank ID, personal number, can't do that. So understand why I hate this and why I love this time. And also this patience taught me the Swedish language. Like I learned the Swedish language while waiting for my residence permit in India. And also during this time I am building up contacts. I had served 90 plus customers recently during the last 4 months. And I made a hell lot of money, and I spent everything in the economy because the permit is also pending, and it will strengthen my case. Learn the Swedish language, did courses at the church. So I made this patience and time into my advantage. Hopefully everything goes well. Okay, so this is the only thing which is love and hate. I hate it because it takes a bit time. Okay? It takes a bit time. It is a bit frustrating, but I love it also. It develops skills. It makes me successful. It earns me money. Okay, so who's the winner? Moyukh in Sweden. and many people tried to take shots at me, but this guy here only won. Okay. Okay, so this is what I love and hate about Sweden, this country. Okay, so be a learner. There's always something new to learn every single day. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel for similar videos so that you don't miss out. And if you are interested in Sweden and hopefully come to this country, hit the subscribe button and share this video if you want with your notes. Tack så mycket. Hej då. Hej då.